Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a really important day. We are building our raised beds. And I'm going to show you what the space looks like before Trent gets started with the build. When I say we, I'm not building anything because I have Ellie in the house, our 5.5-month-old, so I'm going to be watching her but come out periodically. And yeah, so this is where we're going to be building and kind of expanding as we go. I think he's building 3 4 by 12 foot beds today, and we'll just add on to it over time as we can afford to do that. And I wanted to show you what the space looks like before anything's here. So this is the before, and Trent is bringing the wood out here to get started. Somebody rolled in what looks like duck poop. So she needs a bath and she's in trouble, aren't you, Bug? You rolled in poop.
Where she found her, because everything's frozen.
I don't know. Stay away from me, stinky dog. Mara, no. You're naughty. Hi, you girl. Hi, you girl. You're not in trouble. You're a good girl, huh? You didn't roll in poop because you're smart. Bro, what you doing? Just watching? So while they're outside here working on building the raised beds, I thought I would start kind of weeding and trimming these grapevines and everything while Ellie's asleep. My laundry's mostly done. I just can't put it away while she's sleeping, so I figured I could accomplish some other tasks and be outside. It's pretty chilly, but once you start moving, I would imagine it'll warm up. I got this warm kind of flannel overcoat on. Got my trusty Carhartt hat, which we're a big Carhartt family and they make really nice products. And got some shears and gloves. Looks really nice.
We're not.
This is the haircut I gave this grapevine here. I have all these, which I think I'm actually gonna pile these into the bottom of those beds to add organic material. And I started to clean this out a little bit. You can see these strawberries. Ellie woke up, so I had to stop what I was doing and run in there. So these all need to be cleaned out. I gotta decide about moving strawberries or what I'm gonna do exactly with those. My gloves on because it's very cold. Okay, so again, we're walking off the back deck, and here are these beds that they built, which we are going to be adding on as the budget allows. So there's stuff down here. I have these gloves on too because it's not warm. Not so warm gardening gloves on, but here we go. So they did things a bit differently than I've seen done in some examples of building cedar beds. These boards were around I think $248 a piece, 6-foot cedar boards. There's 4 boards. They did not cut the tops off. I actually like the look of that dog ear and I don't mind it, and Trent thought, why take off that extra space, that extra length if I don't really need to, so they kept it on. And then I think it looks actually cute with having that on the outside like that. So in order to support everything, I know a lot of times people put like drill into the outside, or excuse me, pound in boards to the outside. Our ground is still somewhat frozen, and we didn't really want things on the outside of the beds, and this just to them made the most sense, and this is what they did. So this center support system that they built in each bed is to essentially keep the dirt from causing the boards to explode and to open up, all the dirt to fall out. So that's what they did. So you can see, oops, tripped there. Each bed has these supports in them, which won't affect where I plant things, but will obviously be a barrier to the root systems a little bit. But hopefully that should be okay for the plants overall. And then I asked them, we actually still have 10 extra boards, I think Trent said, so we'll build some more, but I had them add these little like flower herb boxes to the ends here, which I really like. I think planting these with like zinnias and different things will look really pretty, and also there's a few more invasive herbs that I don't want to just plant willy-nilly. So these beds are 4 feet wide and approximately 12 feet long. And we have the third bed over here. We will be doing a couple cattle panel trellises probably this year, just through this main aisle here. Do probably 2 of them here, one at the front and one here, and maybe one there and one there, but it'll just kind of depend on budget and everything, which we gotta figure out what we want to do as far as expanding the garden. So that's what we got. And it's our beautiful northern catalpa, I believe it is, tree, which is so pretty. If you've never seen them, look them up. I'll be sure to show it when it's actually blooming, but it's a really gorgeous tree. It's our favorite tree. We want to plant more, but we're having a hard time finding them. We're going to see if the local conservation department sells them, but that's what it looks like. And there's our cute little house, and there's our beds, and the hay shed, and the corn crib, and pastures, and see the chicken run over there. So we love it. So all in all, we have about $300 worth of lumber and screws into these beds, and you can certainly build them more affordably. However, my husband does not like to build anything on a budget. He likes to build things to last long term, and he's very particular about how we build things, and so is my father-in-law, who's always our kind of farm hand and master carpenter that helps with these kinds of projects. and they just did it the way that they felt like was going to last the longest. So it was quite a bit more expensive than you could build your beds. Of course, if you built them shorter, you know, you could save on materials costs. We wanted them at least 4 high, so $300 so far that we have into them. A family friend owns an excavating company, and we're going to be getting topsoil from him, as well as sand from the family sand pit down on my father-in-law's acreage a couple miles away. So he'll bring over some bucket loads in the tractor, and we're going to mix that all together with composted manure that we have in our cow shed, cow pen area where the previous owners kept cows. So we're going to mix that all together, and that's essentially going to be our super soil mix that goes into our beds. Betsy, do you have anything to say for yourself? Shame, you're Shane. I don't want to. Checking in on the chicks. They're doing well. Everybody hanging out. Hey, you're looking at me. Trent's the pizza man, and look how beautiful and very pizzeria quality pizza we've got going on tonight. Bacon from our pigs, pepperoni from the store, and jalapenos.